Dateline Tallahassee, election night brings dancing in the streets as Republicans take over the Florida House of Representatives. Sweet success for a political party that hasn't enjoyed majority in over 120 years. But life wasn't always this good for the GOP. For over a century, the Democrat majority ruled with an iron fist, making life in the legislature difficult for the Republicans.
Mr. Speaker, the Republicans have an amendment.
Yeah. The member is not recognized.
The Republicans have an amendment. Mr. Speaker, we have an amendment.
Okay, any Republican that has an amendment should stand by that wall. Well, it looks like the Republicans have withdrawn their amendment.
But the grand old party marched on and plotted the long comeback. In late 1995, Republicans began preparing for the big mission.
They're not going to catch us. We're on a mission from God.
Republican Party chairman and veteran campaigner Tom Slade prepared his troops for battle.
Be seated. I want you to remember that no candidate ever won an election by dying for his party. He won it by making the other dumb candidate die for his party. Now, the Republican Party is a team. It lives, eats, sleeps, fights as a team. The Democrats are the enemy. So weigh into them, spill their blood, shoot them in the belly. You know, by God, I actually pity those poor Democrats we're going up against. By God, I do. That's all.
In the summer, Democrat forces were rocked by a series of retirements from key legislative lieutenants. The main target of the 1996 battle, the I-4 corridor. Candidates debated the issues vigorously. Direct mail hit key targets. When the air war started, the tide began to turn and the Democrats began retreating on all fronts. When the smoke cleared, the House Republicans made history and were now in the majority. And in their usual display of professionalism and journalistic genius, the Capitol Press Corps broke the news to a waiting world. Happy days were here as all the Republicans joined together with a few wise Democrats to elect Daniel Webster Speaker. The three Democrats were rewarded with an opportunity to break bread with Republican leaders. Other Democrats began life in the minority in more modest surroundings.
I was telling Representative Cosgrove that I am tired of the vituperations he's heaping upon our committee. What's that noise? I think it's a Democratic caucus meeting.
One of the benefits of being Speaker is working with national leaders. Here, the new Speaker gets an early morning call from the White House.
Mr. Speaker, please hold for the President. Congratulations, Mr. Speaker.
Thanks.
Hey, looky here. I'm on my way to China to pick up some takeout, but when I get back, why don't you and the family come up and stay the night in the Lincoln bedroom? No charge.
Well, I don't know.
Well, didn't Al Gore call you? He's got speed dialing in his office. He's been calling everybody.
No, he didn't.
You give him a credit card and he goes to town and, well, is this Speaker Buzz Ritchie?
No, sir. Buzz is the minority leader.
Well, looks like I goofed again. Do me a favor. Just forget I called, okay? You know, don't ask, don't tell.
Hold on just a minute. Who's screening these calls?
In a constant effort to improve their image, Republicans developed sensitivity training.
Listen up. This year we got to be a little more politically correct. Hit it, Padre.
Let us take this moment to look inside and reflect on our good fortune.
Amen. All right, Rabbi, let's go.
And may victory be with you.
Come on, Chairman, let's move. That was very touching. Stay in line, no pushing. Next.
Our prayers for you.
Fortunately, the press corps has been very fair with their coverage. Here they are arriving for an issue briefing to write their usual insightful and objective dispatches.
Are there any questions?
Mr. Speaker, Letter Caplow, Palm Beach, Providence. Mr. Speaker, have you considered becoming a Catholic?
I am happy being a Baptist.
Is it true you're getting a divorce as soon as your husband recovers his eyesight? Is it true you wash your hair in clam broth? Is it true you used to dance in a flea circus?
Despite static in the air about religion, a new spiritual attitude prevails in the House as members begin to share their true feelings about religious convictions and divine intervention.
I want to make you majority leader.
Boy, that's great.
However, I need to know you're really with me. So there's one thing I need you to do.
What's that?
You've got to go see a preacher friend of mine. And when you go see him, you've got to convince him that you're really with me. If you convince him you're really with me, then I'll know you're really with me. Know what I mean?
Well, Mr. Speaker, if I have to go inside a church, I'm going to go incognito.
I see the light.
Do you see the light?
Oh, brother, I see the light. I see the light.
The new Republican leadership is looking forward to building a spiral staircase to the 21st century.
Well, Mr. Speaker, why did you really build that spiral staircase?
You really want to know?
Yes, I really want to know.
Watch this. Rojas, get up here.
Don't worry about it.
Billy Ray was the preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking,
Watch
that's
this.
when Billy would take me walking.
Rojas, get up here.
We go walking, and you look tonight. Lord knows to my surprise.
Anytime.
Mr. Speaker, the Republicans have an amendment.
That's the way we always did it. That is good.
Being good isn't always easy, no matter how.
Try that again, but when you take a hit on it, lean back.
He started sweet talking to me. He come and tell me everything.
Do you see the light?
I
see the light. Do you see the light? I see the light. I see the light.
Who could ever reach me? Was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever reach me. Was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord, he was.
All right.